Hi there, my name is Joseph Hewitt, and this is my game, GearHead Caramel. I wanted to shoot a short video to show you what this game is and what it's all about. GearHead Caramel is the third game in the GearHead series. It's a roguelike mecha RPG in which you play a giant robot pilot in a post-apocalyptic world and get to drive around and have adventures and blow things up, basically. So let's take a look at some of these features that are working already. GearHead Caramel, I just released this new game a couple of weeks ago, I guess, and so it is still very much a work in progress, but there's a lot of fun things you can do with it already. Let's start by creating a character. Let's look at the character creator. Here you go. You get your random portrait, your stats, your skills, some details, and over here you get your biography. You were raised in an orphanage and never knew your parents. You were like a surrogate parent to the other orphans. As soon as you were old enough to pilot a mecha, you signed up with the militia. As a technician, you didn't see much action. You just had to clean up the mess when it was over. Unfortunately, your plans for life were upturned by a single mistake. You decided to start a band. Oh no. Your one and only single ended up the most hated song of NT 154. Following that, you pledged yourself to the quest for justice. This is the principle that motivates you as a cavalier. Okay, so you can if you don't like that life story, you can change it with the random button and generate a new life story. Your new life story will generate new skills and badges and tags. Or you can press the choose button and build your life path bit by bit with you choosing each option along the way. Same thing with your stats. You can do random stats and keep rolling until you see something that you like. Or you can reset the stats, bring all of your stat points back into here, and assign them manually. You can change your age. 29 years old, sounds good. You can change your gender. We have male, female, non-binary currently. I was planning to add a fourth option to completely customize your gender, so you can be whoever you want the character to be, that can be your character. Your character may also be there are random mutations and cybernetics, all sorts of things. Oh, and the portrait. The portrait uses a portrait generator. Again, you can choose a random portrait, or you can go in and edit your portrait, changing the different features that you have. You can change your shoes, but you can't see the shoes except on the little avatar up here in the corner. That is how you will appear on the game map. This is how you will appear in conversations and monologues and cutscenes and things. Okay, done. Same with the colors. You can choose random colors until you get some colors that you like. There is no undo button, unfortunately, so if you see a combination you like and then you skip past it, sad day for you right now. You can also edit the colors manually. Go in here. There are 5 color channels. These should be labeled, honestly, but they're not yet. Work in progress, as I said. The red channel is your clothing, so you can change the color of your shirt. I kind of liked it at blue. That was the wrong blue. I don't remember which blue it was. The yellow channel is your skin color. You can go anything from goth skin to dark skin and some other variations of the colors. So yeah, the green channel is your hair color for human characters. For mecha, it would be your details color. But for humans, it's your hair color. So you can go in, choose any natural or unnatural hair color. It's up to you. Cyan is the metals color. If you have anything... Oh, and she has cyan lipstick, so you can change the color of her lips with that. Most of the mouth and eye variants come with certain color variants. So you can say, okay, I want the lipstick to match the hair or whatever, or the shirt. Same with the eyes. I want eyes to match the hair or the shirt, or it's up to you. Anyway, what I'm saying is there's a lot of options here. We have, we still need more options, obviously. There's only, I think, 5 body types, 4 or 5 head types. Not nearly enough hair for anybody. But yeah, so you can design your portrait or get a random portrait, however you like. And you can set your character's name. Let's rename this character and let's call her Hana, because Hana is the Korean word for one. So this is the first character on the video, and save the character. Once you have a character created, you can start the campaign. But I'm not going to do that yet. Instead, I'm going to look at some of these other options on the main screen. You can import a character from GearHead 1. So if you've played the previous GearHead games, you can bring a character from that game into GearHead Caramel with all of their skills and maybe some of their lance mates and things. Equipment doesn't carry over yet. Mecha, only if you are very lucky. You might get a similar mecha, but work in progress. And coming up, I'm going to add support so you can bring in your GearHead 2 characters as well. Configuration options, I'll just show you the menu. You can turn it full screen if you want. You can turn the music on or off. You can show the names of characters above their head so you can see who everybody is on the map. Autosave on scene change. This is currently set to true because it's a work in progress, and sometimes I've had the game crash on me after I made a change, and I don't like that. So now it just saves the game every time you change a scene. PC can die. Currently set to false. Your player character will be immortal now. If you die in a scenario, you get taken to the hospital. This might happen anyway if you have a medic on your team. But it will definitely happen for your player character as long as this option is set to false. Lance mates can die, set to true, so your party members might permanently die. You can set that off if you want. That's fine. Do whatever you want to do. Play the game however you like it. And the last option, Mecha can die. By default, it's set to true. If you are defeated in combat and your prize giant robot gets destroyed, normally it will be lost, but you can turn this option to false, and you will never lose your favorite mecha. I'm going to set it to true, though. That's the way I like it. You can browse the mecha. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of different designs here. Most of these are have appeared in other GearHead games, either GearHead 1 or GearHead 2. Some of them are new, such as the Die Lancer. This is a mecha used by the Bone Devils and Clan Ironwind. So this was not available in GearHead 1, but it's now available in GearHead 2. And I should mention it is available in GearHead 1 if you join my Patreon. The Custom Blitzen, a one-of-a-kind giant moose mecha. Shows up in a scenario. Anyway, you can also edit mecha. This is new for GearHead Caramel. In ages past in GearHead games, you could edit mecha, but it meant getting a text editor and going into the files and messing around with them in there. This time, however, you can edit mecha straight from here. Edit a mecha variant. So we start with, say, the regular San X9 Buru Buru, and we come into this mecha editor, and we can grab, like, its armor, and upgrade the armor. Give him class 13 armor. That completely fills up the torso. There is no space left to add more armor, but let's turn that back down, actually. Or you can go in and change the weapons however you want. So the axe, let's give that axe a damage value of 5. Weapon stats have changed since GearHead 1 and GearHead 2. Now you have 4 basic attributes: your reach, damage, accuracy, and penetration. Accuracy and penetration counteract the mobility and the armor of a mecha. So if you are shooting at a high mobility mecha, you want to use your high accuracy weapon. If you're shooting at a heavily armored mecha, you want to use your high penetration weapon. There you go. It's gotten a little bit more gearheady, I guess. You can save your design. Oh, yeah, just before you save your design, you should go back and give it a new name or a new designation. It will get saved to your save game folder, and so then you can share these mecha designs with friends. They are plain text files, not pickles. If you know what a pickle is, you will know why they are plain text files instead of pickles. And if you don't know what a pickle is, it'll sound like I'm just saying something funny. Okay, anyway, exit the Mecha Editor. Let's start a campaign, and we start with Hannah. There we go. Gearhead will be right back. You have spent the past few weeks in the Dead Zone community Nova Nauze, helping the Sheriff Spike defend the town against raiders. Things have not been going well. We just got an alarm from the power station. It's under attack. Are you ready to suit up and roll out? I'm ready to start the mission. Sounds good to me. Too bad. I was hoping to ask you out today. That's right. In GearHead Caramel, you get to start flirting with NPCs before you leave the tutorial. I'm just going to say, sounds good to me. All right then, you've been a true friend to Nova Nauze, and to me personally. One more question. Do you want me to walk you through the new Mecha Control upgrade? Basically he's asking here, do you want to get the tutorial when we get into the next screen? You can do the tutorial on your own. I've seen it. I'm just going to say, not on your life. Understood. You can get in your mecha by using the boarding chute over there. Continue. GearHead Caramel is mouse controlled. So you just click should be very familiar to anybody who has ever played any sort of tactics RPG in the past. Because that's what it is. Okay, let's go into this boarding chute right here. Okay, board mecha. We're going to have to search this area to find the attacker. Hopefully we aren't too late. Well, hopefully not. Let's go. This is mine. You start out with kind of a cheap mecha. You'll be able to replace that soon enough. And these two look very similar. But this is the San X9 Buru Buru, the bottom of the line. Whereas this is the San X9D Nova Storm Buru Buru, which is not the bottom of the line anymore. Okay. Anyway, I think that's the guy we're supposed to be looking for. Let's go in and we start combat. Okay, I'm gonna shoot that guy. As you see, you've got movement, attack, skills, end turn. You can change to different weapons. Your weapons have different properties. Like, the Storm Pistol has linked shots, which means you can fire both of them simultaneously. Like that. Let's do that again. You can use either the mouse or the keypad or the scroll button to change your weapons and to change your attack with that weapon. Let's just shoot him again. Okay, I'm gonna use the aim action with the Shaka Cannon. Miss. Oh dear. Most special attacks cost mental points. You can get more mental points by improving your concentration skill, same as in previous GearHead games. Block. Oh dear. Miss. Okay, not bad. Let's keep shooting him until he stops moving. You'll notice that the attack graphics are much better than in previous GearHead games. That does not say much, but still better. Block. Block! He keeps blocking me. Let's use the Nova Cannon. That's a nice weapon to shoot him with now that he's missing a leg. Okay. Boom. We won. Let's head back to base and discuss our next move. So we go back to the Nova Nauzi Mecha Hangar. Defending Nova Nauzi by ourselves isn't working. It's too much ground to cover, and not enough of us to do it. Plus, now we have to deal with a ransacked power plant. Who knows if it can even be fixed? So do you have any bright ideas? I'd like for you to head to Ujung. Hire some lance mates. Find someone who can help us with our energy problems. Then come back here, and we'll see if we can put a permanent stop to those raiders. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to do that. When you get to Wuzhong, you should talk to Osmond Edhuman at the Bronze Horse Inn. He'll be able to help you. Okay, so we've got our first quest. Let's head to Wuzhong. Board Mecha and go to Wuzhong. You arrive in Wuzhong, gateway to the Green Zone. The air here is clean and crisp. The grass is soft beneath your feet. Majestic buildings reach skyward like a picture of the pre-Zero Age. From the stories you heard about the Biomonster Typhon, that was the plot in GearHead 1, you were expecting this city to be half in ruins. Time to find the Bronze Horse Inn. Okay, so you arrive in Ujung, and there's lots of buildings here to explore, and you can find lots of potential lance mates to join your party. And some of them are going to want to be paid, obviously. Some of them will join your party for free. And some of them will require other actions to get them to join your party. Anyway, I think this is a pretty good spot right now to end the demonstration. I found the Bronze Horse Inn. Here we go. We are now at the Bronze Horse Inn, and there is Osmond, the person I was supposed to talk to. You can view your memos, see what's going on. So I'm supposed to talk to him. Anyway, this is GearHead 1. Or no, GearHead Caramel. This is not GearHead 1. This is GearHead 3, technically. So yeah, the game has... This scenario is currently... It goes up to the point at which you finally get back to the city you started in and repair their power plant. And that's as far as it goes right now. It's a work in progress. But it will. I'm going to be expanding this. I keep expanding this weekly, pretty much. The game is available for Windows, Linux, and macOS. So, and it's free and open source. All of the resources are either Creative Commons or public domain or GPL. The game itself is GPL, so if this looks like something you would have fun with it. And let me know how you like it. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I think it's time for supper. Goodbye.